the secret of the successful people. This is what I've committed my life to doing. I told my mom when I was 16 years old, one day I'm gonna be successful, and one day I'm gonna help a lot of people.
10x my income, 10x my life, and 10x my future family, man. That's what it's all about, man.
My legacy will not be the money I made, it won't be the plane I ride in, it won't be the car I drive, it'll be the people I helped. Dreams don't happen on couches, and they don't happen in bed. If you're gonna realize that dream, you gotta go out into the marketplace. You gotta meet a new you. You gotta go through obstacles and barriers. Most people simply never overcome their obstacles and their barriers. Most people simply starve between the idea and the execution. Hey, welcome to Real Estate Investing Made Simple right here in the Cardone Zone, where every Monday, set your watch by it, set your Apple Watch by it, set your Hublot by it, set your Big Bang, a Jing-a-Jang, set your Rolly by it. 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Monday. Your boy Grant Cardone comes to you to talk about real estate, investing in real estate. If you have a deal or you have a question, you can call me 305-865-8668, 305-865-8668. First off, tens of thousands of people have ordered this book, How to Create Wealth Investing in Real Estate. Tens of thousands in 5 days. Give me about 5 days, maybe 8 days. Because some of you are in the system right now, you paid for the shipping and handling, we're sending out. If you go to grantcardone.com/book, cardonecapital.com/book, you can get your book there for free, by the way. If you're international, I can't send this book to you guys in Istanbul because it goes through deportation, importation, and aggregation, and immigrations, and Wakataka, and the next thing you know, your book's held up, and then you're like, hey man, you didn't send me the book. Yeah, I sent you the book, dog. It's sitting over there. They probably stole it right there at the port. Somebody learning on your dime, and now you want me to send you another book. So if you hit the international button at cardonecapital.com/book, that's B-O-O-K in case you're in India, okay? Just go to the international button if you live outside the U.S. and the A, because my people weren't shipping outside the USA, and they're like, we don't ship outside the USA. I said, you need to put an international button up there and ship to Mars if you got to. People live on the moon. I want to send them a book on real estate, how to make some money in the multifamily. Today we're going to be talking about underwriting. What does it mean to underwrite a deal? Okay, underwrite your deal. How do you do that? Underwrite a deal. What does it even mean to underwrite a deal? It means sign and accept liability under an insurance policy, thus guaranteeing payment in case loss or damage occurs. You're making a guarantee, underwrite. That's not the one we're looking for. Undertake to finance or otherwise support or guarantee something. It's not the one I'm looking for. I'm looking for the underwrite per definition of a deal to make sense of a real estate deal. Underwrite real estate. Let's see what that says. Now, I know what it means, but I want to read you the definition of, right? Sabrina? My daughter's here watching my show today. She thinks I'm great and crazy. Okay, when we talk about underwriting a deal, and this is what's going to keep you out of, when an individual or business entity seeks funding for real estate project or purchase, the loan request is scrutinized. Most of you do not scrutinize anything in your life. Nothing. I was telling Johnny this the other day. Me and him were sitting in the jacuzzi over in Turks and the Caicos. Okay, we were laying it. We were kicking it after 3 hours of shooting a real estate program every day for 14 days. 52 hours in front of a camera to produce 10 hours of content for your new real estate program. And he's like, hey man, what advice would you give me? I said, dude, confront evil. Nobody wants to confront evil, okay? They're like, evil, what you talking about? Evil, man. Evil, bro. Scrutinize the people in your life. When I look at a real estate deal, I am scrutinizing it, right? It's like, why did my mom let my drug addiction go on for so long? Because she couldn't confront evil. She could not scrutinize. She lied to herself. She wanted to believe her little boy wasn't a drug addict, addicto. But that didn't change the fact that I was screwing myself up, okay? Overdosing on drugs. The loan request is scrutinized by an underwriter to determine how much risk the lender is willing to accept, okay? Now, a lot of you out there think the bank is the enemy and the bank is your friend. When I underwrite a deal, the first thing I do is I underwrite, okay? First is me. Oh, man. The first thing I do is I underwrite the deal, okay? First thing is me. I underwrite the deal, okay? Second thing I do is I send it to a third party, okay? And the thing that I do the whole time is I use the WCS. First thing I do is I do the underwriting, okay? I'm going to go over that in the show today. The underwriting is my scrutinizing of the deal. Second thing I do is I send it to somebody in the debt markets, banks, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, maybe a broker, somebody I got to pay a fee to. I say, you underwrite this deal. By the way, these two deals, this guy does not get to see that guy's underwriting, okay? I want these to be separate of one another. 3, I use worst case scenario. I know they're gonna. I use worst case scenario and everything. By the way, they do. So I basically get 2 worst case scenarios. I do not accept the broker's underwriting. I do look at it, and right here I'll look at the real estate broker, okay? I'll look at his underwriting too, but I don't give it much credence, kind of put it there at the end of the list. Hey, call me today. We'll underwrite your deal, 305-865-8668. If you haven't ordered the real estate program yet, you guys get it for half price right now. And I'm creating a real estate club, so everybody that gets my real estate program gets to go to the 10X Growth Conference and be part of my new $1 million real estate club. Stay with me. I'm going to come back and underwrite your deal. This will be our third fund. It's a $40 million fund. So we're giving people a chance now to say, hey, I want to be involved in big, giant real estate deals that pay money. These are deals that are doing anywhere from 160 to 200% returns. You put $1 million into a deal and you're coming out with $2 to $3 million, but it's going to take 10 years. This is not get rich quick, okay? If you're taking notes, write this down. Don't do the get rich quick, man. Go for the get rich for sure. I don't need to get rich quick. I want to get rich for sure. So I'm going to go from 4,000 units. How many do you think I should go to? I'm going to go to 40,000 units. This is what I'm going to do, and this is why I'm going to do this. I'm going to go to 40,000 units, and I'm going to get the whole world involved in it. You're either going to invest with me, or you're going to actually help me raise these funds. Okay, so when you see me on social media talking about other stuff, anything that you see me talking about, what I'm doing is building an audience so I can allow people to get in a vehicle to where everybody gets rich. Because let me tell you something, if you want to make happy customers for life, make them money.
Marco Santarelli of Narada Real Estate is the foremost expert in getting your money to work for you. At Narada, most people do not have the time to invest or do the work it takes to grow their wealth. Marco and his team will handle it. Working in 16 markets nationwide, Marco and his team will help set up a strategy to take you through step-by-step how to invest your money the right way and get you earning 8% returns from day one. If you need financing, we have it handled. The inspection for your property, if you need titles done, we have it handled. This is a one-stop shop to get you involved in the real estate estate game. Narada Real Estate and Marco Santarelli will ensure that you have what you need to start investing the right way. To learn more, visit naradarealestate.com. That's naradarealestate.com.
Introducing the fastest growing e-commerce platform in the fitness space, gymfoodstore.com. Dr. David Carley is a Harvard-trained MD entrepreneur and specialist in rehabilitation and regenerative medicine, along with Zoe Bedford, experience in distribution and product development, bring you an online store interested in optimizing your health. Gym Food Store is your online marketplace for nutritional and sports supplementation, all things health. Gym Food Store is here to help you identify and validate product selection. Learn more at gymfoodstore.com. That's gymfoodstore.com right now.
Hey, welcome back to the Real Estate Investing Show, made simple every Monday. I know you guys love the show. Welcome to the Cardone Zone. This is where it happens, folks. If you're on iTunes, make sure you subscribe and do a review. Every single day of the week, I bring you a new show. For those of you who invested in my real estate program, it's grantcardone.com/program, grantcardone.com/program. For all of you that purchased it, I got a gift for you. I'm sending you a seat, $5,000 seat. You spent $5,000 with me. It's a $10,000 program. It's 10 hours long. I'm going to give you a $5,000 seat just because you hooked up with your boy. I'm a network, a real estate group to make real estate millionaires. Now, I can't promise you're going to be a millionaire in real estate, but I can promise you this. If you don't start looking at deals, underwriting deals, working deals, pulling the trigger on deals, you're never going to become a millionaire in real estate. I can't promise you that. Okay? I can't promise you you're going to do what I've done in my career. I know this. My first deal was $78,000. I had no idea how to underwrite a deal. Zero. Call me 305-865-8668. We're full. Lines are full. Put your damn phone down. Don't even try calling me, okay? First deal I ever did, I didn't know how to underwrite the deal. If I'd have underwritten the deal correctly, I would have never done the deal. That's one of the things I'm going to be talking about in my new real estate program. 10 hours. You asked me to build it, I did. If you don't want to get the program, get the book, okay? They're both like, literally, they're both like cost you nothing. To learn what I now know how to do will be priceless, okay? Uh-oh. Man. See, if you don't know how to work your equipment, you're screwed up. If you don't know how to underwrite your deal, you lose money. Okay? So look, yeah. Oh, yeah. So we're going to underwrite a deal today, okay? How do I underwrite a deal? I take gross scheduled income. Okay? Really, the better thing to take is the EGI, effective gross income. Okay, what's the difference? This is on the schedule as to what is supposed to come in, and this is what actually came in. Now, I underwrite everything first myself, then the second thing I do is I underwrite with a third party, and then the third thing I do is I write worst case scenarios. So I'm going to always use, based on that, the EGI. This is going to be my number right here. From the EGI, I'm going to scratch this out now. From the EGI, I'm going to take 50% off that number for expenses. The property should operate under 50%. Actually, 35 to about 44% should be your expenses on a B, C, or even an A quality product. But I'm going to whack this thing at 50%. Why am I doing that? Because I want worst case scenario. I don't want to lose money. I don't lose money. I said I don't want to lose money. I wake up in the morning. I don't want to lose money. Okay, I get on my knees and pray. I don't want to lose money, man. Okay, whether it's Allah, Jesus, Mahatma Gandhi, you praying to Martin Luther King. I don't want to lose no money, man. Give me some money and don't lose that money, okay? Because people that lose money don't respect money. They're undisciplined. You're making bad investments. Oh, you can't make money on everything. Yeah, but you don't need to lose money on everything. You guys make losing money all right. I've heard people say this. It was only 20 grand. I only invested 5,000. I only put 10 grand in it. My kids will never use the word only or just in front of any numerical or money. It's only $5, Pop. I'm like, that's a reason for me not to give you the $5 right there, because you said it was only $5. You don't know what it takes to earn $5. You're a criminal if you earn $5 and are willing to lose it. A damn criminal to yourself. Put yourself in jail. Check yourself before you jail yourself, before you stay broke. Okay? So look, man, do your freaking due diligence here. I'm going to do a 50% on my expenses to end up with an NOI. So I'll give you a deal. Here's a deal I'm looking at right now. I'm about to buy this deal. This deal supposedly, when I get the numbers, without me doing a whole bunch of due diligence, it says the EGI, effective rent potential, no, the rental income, effective gross income is $6,980,000. Okay? Okay, now if the 3 zeros bother you, what do I always say? If you can't underwrite a deal that's making millions, you're not going to be able to underwrite a deal that makes 50 grand. If you can't figure out the big deals, you're not going to be able to figure out the little deals, folks. It's backwards. See, all of you are taught figure out the little deals and then do the big deals. It's stupid, man. You can't make a little deal work. There's no money. Okay? So watch. What am I going to do? I'm going to take half of that. That's $7 million right there. So I'm just going to take $3,500,000. What am I doing? It's a lazy number. It ends in zeros. I can use lazy numbers when I'm doing worst case scenarios. That leaves me with $3,480,000. Okay. They happen to want $92 million for this deal. Put your first caller on. 3480 divided by 92,500,000. That means this thing's a 4 cap, 3.7% cap. You're like, man, I ain't buying that deal. I love this deal. This deal is sexy. And by the way, I know I got worst case scenario here. Worst case scenario. Worst case scenario. That means what? It's going to be better than this. I'm not going to operate this at 50% expenses. Okay? This number might be as low as 35 to 44%. I'm just jacking it up. Before I actually commit to the numbers, that means, by the way, if I'm wrong on this number and I'm too high, this thing gets fat. Okay? This is before debt, by the way. If I put some debt on this little bad boy, I'm going to get to like 5 or 6% return on my dollars. And by the way, I love this deal. It's sexy. Did I say it's sexy? Oh, if I was going to cheat on my wife, it would be with this piece of property right here. That's how sexy it is, okay? Let's talk to our first caller. Tommy, do you have a deal or do you have a question?
This is a business call. I have to make
Come on, Tommy, man. You underwater, dog.
Hey, Grant.
Yo, what's up?
All right, so I am building the largest structure in the history of Southeast United States. It's 1,400 feet vertical. It goes down underneath, literally 72 feet. I have the architectural renderings. I need $4 million for it. What do you got for me?
Man, that's your pitch?
Well, I mean, I got more for you. I know you live down in Miami. I know I can come down there on my little bicycle and we can talk. But I'm a Fort Lauderdale boy, so I mean, we can talk. Just imagine the largest spiral, single, straight-up structure in history. I climbed the tree. Okay, sorry.
Dude, you've been talking to Elena.
I gotta go. Bye. I gotta go.
Next caller. Next caller. Get the next caller ready for the next break. Folks, I'm going to show you how to underwrite your deal the way that makes sense. This dude's got no numbers. Don't tell me how tall it is. Tell me how much dough it make.
Wealth Dynamics is an independent wealth creation firm. We have products and services that help you make money, keep money, and multiply money. You cannot build wealth without doing all three of these things. We save our clients 25% on debt, insurance, taxes, and investment fees, increase income by 30%, guarantee tax-free liquid savings with cash flow banking, and secure 8 to 10% fixed annual returns on your investments without Wall Street. On average, we can do this in the first 90 days of working with you. Simply schedule a free consultation with a wealth coach. Our services often cost you nothing more than what you're already spending. Go to wealthdynamics.com/contact to schedule your free consultation.
Chris Root of Hustle Wholesaling.
Chris is in the interesting real estate space, but he's figured out a little niche of it, flipping deals, what he calls wholetailing and wholesaling.
I want to show you how to get into real estate without making all the mistakes I have.
He actually doesn't own the real estate. What he does is he buys a contract. You don't actually buy the contract, you control the contract.
Correct.
Visit chrisroot.com to book a call right now.
Automatons, or artificial beings capable of independent thought, have been a fixture of science fiction, literature, and motion pictures throughout throughout time.
Today, the convergence of technology and imagination has reached new heights, which are reflected in the advancements that we see in every area of our lives. Over the last couple of years, AI machines have made their way into our homes, the battlefield, our workplace, and even into our hands in the form of smartphones with voice recognition. Digital assistants for the home represent an opportunity if you know how to take advantage of them. That is where Nico's Computer Engineering comes in. Tim Clark brings you the latest news about the most up-to-date strategies to position yourself in the digital landscape, finding a path to productive business applications, and how to automate them with artificial intelligence are just a few of the topics we cover in our weekly segments.
Nico's Computer Engineering is here to find a unique solution for you.
This will be our third fund. It's a $40 million fund. So we're giving people a chance now to say, hey, I want to be involved in big, giant real estate deals that pay money. These are deals that are doing anywhere from 160 to 200% returns. You put $1 million into a deal and you're coming out with $2 to $3 million, but it's going to take 10 years. This is not get rich quick, okay? If you're taking notes, write this down. Don't do the get rich quick, man. Go for the get rich for sure. I don't need to get rich quick. I want to get rich for sure. So I'm going to go from 4,000 units. How many do you think I should go to? I'm going to go to 40,000 units. This is what I'm going to do, and this is why I'm going to do this. I'm going to go to 40,000 units, and I'm going to get the whole world involved in it. You're either going to invest with me, or you're going to actually help me raise these funds. Okay, so when you see me on social media talking about other stuff, anything that you see me talking about, what I'm doing is building an audience so I can allow people to get in a vehicle to where everybody gets rich. Because let me tell you something, if you want to make happy customers for life, make them money. Welcome back to Real Estate Investing Made Simple right here on the Cardone Zone. Every Monday I come to you to talk about your real estate investing, answer your questions, or look at your deal. Okay, remember what we're doing here, underwriting. Underwriting means when an individual or business entity seeks funding for a real estate project, when an individual seeks funding for a real estate project, you would seek out an underwriter to determine how much risk the lender is willing to provide you. Now, a lot of you that have been talked out of debt, you're missing your best partner in a real estate deal. Okay? If I'm going to buy a piece of real estate for $92,500,000, I'm going through this process right now. I go to the debt markets, I underwrite my deal, and I say, dude, this thing's going to do $4 million to $5 million worth of NOI a year. How much of a loan can I get? And they told me, you're going to be able to get a loan for about $65 million. Okay? You're going to put down $27 million on your deal. You're going to finance this number. This is going to be cash. Okay? And then I'm like, I do my math. $65 million. Put it on a computer. $65 million. Times 0.0615. That's my little multiplier. That's $4 million of debt. The thing only makes $4 million. I lose money. I lose money. I break even. I don't want to break even. Now, there's something I don't know then. Because the debt market, this guy's telling me that the third party say, no, dude, I can get you a $65 million loan. So what I did was this. I said, okay, let's do this deal. But I got to get $65 million worth of debt right here. Now watch what happens, okay? So $27 million cash. You see, the debt, the underwriting becomes my friend and keeps me from losing money. I check off this box. I got $27 million. I love the property. Love it. Love it. Love it. I'd love to own it for 10 or 15 or 20 years, okay? I love the property. I have the $27 million in cash, okay? If I didn't have this, could I raise this? I'm asking myself if I love it enough. But the numbers have to work, right? So is this right? 27 million, okay? So I'm like, what's wrong here? Oh, I know what's wrong. It's not stabilized yet. So they're going to give me an interest-only loan, and that loan is going to cost me 2.875. The deal's going to start at $4 million. It's not stabilized, which means what? It means, it's not quite right, but it's a new property. It's being rented up, okay? In another year, it's going to be mature. The property will be mature. There'll be families starting to live there. I'll be at 92, 93, 94% occupied. Everybody will be paying, and I'll start creating a neighborhood, a culture there. This is a brand new property. So I'm like, hey, does it work now? This is interest only, an interest only loan. I can get that on this deal. As long as I can get long-term debt, I get interest only loan. The first multiplier I did was a worst case scenario. Principal and interest. On a newer deal, and I talk about this in my new real estate program, on newer deals, particularly bigger deals, you can get interest only for 3, 4, 5 years, sometimes longer. Why would I want to do that? Why am I not paying the principal back in the first 5 years? Because I gave it to him up front. This ain't a house, okay? When you guys buy a house, this is what y'all do. Oh man, I buy a house for $400,000. Okay, I put $20,000 down, and now I gotta start making principal and interest payments on the $380,000. And then you guys decide whether you're gonna do it for 15 years or 30 years. Should we do 15 years or 30 years? What should we do? Oh, let's pay it off. Dude, if you want to pay it off so bad, don't buy it. It's dumb. Why do you want to pay this piece of garbage off right here? It's our dream house. That ain't a dream. I can tell you I've had dreams. That ain't one of them. I live in the same address, same location. That's where we fight and that's where we eat. That's not a dream, man. A dream is going where you want, when you want, as long as you want, with who you want, okay? This is a dream right here now. If you go talk about dreaming, let's talk about dreaming. Let's talk about somebody paying this $65 million off without me paying a penny of it. I use my 27 to borrow 65 to get 92, and somebody else pays my debt off. What are you doing over here? You worried about how soon you can pay it off. I'm worried about how many different times I can borrow money on it. As soon as I pay it off, I'm going to go get some more debt on it. Why? Because I want my tenants to buy my debt over and over and over and over and over again. Let's talk to somebody, okay? This is crazy, dude, folks. When you guys understand the underwriting, man, embrace your third parties. The debt market, the banks, the Fannie Mae's, the Freddie Mac's, the life insurance company. Talk to me, man. Goodbye. When you confront the boogeyman, the debt man, dude, this is good. Okay? If debt is bad, then take on a bunch of it till it's good for you. Jacob, what's up?
Hey, Grant, great to be with you this morning, sir.
Man, I'm feeling it.
Hey, listen, real quick, I just want to say, man, I know you hate this, but you helped me so much with changing my life and getting my real estate game on tight. It's my favorite show on Monday.
Oh, thanks,
man,
bro.
You are awesome.
Thanks,
okay,
thank you.
So I like the show today, the underwriting. So I got a deal right now. You'd be pretty proud of me, man. I got a partner. He's a pretty well off guy.
Yeah.
He knows that I follow you and that I've studied under everything you got, and he's like, okay, let's roll. So we opened up a LLC together. We got a business account. He put the money in, and I'm trying to buy a deal in Las Vegas, Nevada. So there's two deals, and I'll explain it to you. So one of them, they're both broken condos. One of them is 80%.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's 80% still multifamily, so you can get a traditional Fannie Mae, Freddie.
Yeah.
And then, so that one, they've got like 38 bidders on it, and it's $40 million. But here's the other one that I'm kind of interested in. So, because I actually have all the numbers on it. So, can we underwrite it?
Yeah, sure. Now,
Okay.
Do you think there's any chance you're going to get either one of these?
Yes, there is a chance. Yes,
okay.
Sir. Yes, sir. There is a chance.
Okay.
It's going to be tough. It's my first deal, and so there's a lot of pressure. So,
Yeah. Okay. So which one you want me to look at?
Let's do this one, the Pinehurst. It's I don't know if you want the address.
Yeah, sure. Give me the address.
Okay, it's 6650 West Warm Springs Road.
BORN?
Yeah, WARM, Warm Springs Road.
Warren? West Warm Springs. The springs are warm.
Yeah, West Warm Springs Road, Las Vegas, Nevada, 89.
I see it right now, dude. Pinehurst condominium. Oh, beautiful property. Beautiful property.
Yeah. I really want it, man. But
you really want it, huh? Okay, so how many condos you got there, brother, man?
It's 100. Well, it's a total of 305, but it's a broken condo deal, and it's broken.
How many can you buy?
It's 195 units.
Yeah, so you got to figure out the only way this deal works, bro, because you got 105 units over there you don't own. I don't want to do this deal. I don't want to touch this deal. You're never going to own this place.
Well, this guy, I know. I talked to the broker, and my partner has a friend who's a billionaire real estate guy who's also he put a bid in 2 years ago for off market for $21 million. They want 24. It's
I don't care what they want, dude.
occupied.
21, 24. You don't want this deal. You know why?
Yeah. Well,
listen to me.
Don't.
Please don't do that. Okay. Okay. You're never going to control this property because of these 105 IGMOs right here. They don't want to paint. They don't want to fix the road. They don't want to do that. You're stuck right here. You try to improve this property. These people say, I don't want to improve it. You need a new pool for the 195 people that you bought it for. I don't want to improve the pool. You want to put in parking bumpers? You don't know enough of this deal to do that, okay? Don't do it. Don't touch it. Move on. And all billionaires, just because a guy's a billionaire don't mean he knows what he's doing. By the way, he can afford to lose the money. And why didn't he pay 24 2 years ago if he's really a billionaire? $3 million, he's like, dang, man. Okay? It's like he's like that. It's bubblegum money. It's dumb. 21, 24, 25, whatever, dude. Look here. Bang, bang, bang. If he's a billionaire. Okay? Don't buy that deal, bro. You need to start your first deal as an apartment deal. Apartments. No condo, no association, no HOA fees. Don't play with that deal. Next. Scott, do you have a deal or do you have a question? I know my last man right there. He hates what I just told him. He all in love with that deal. He was fondling
Uncle
that
G,
deal.
what's going on?
Yo,
man?
what's up, baby? What's up? What's up, man?
Hey, man, thank you for doing the show every week, man. It's giving me true direction and where I want to take my life.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Who was that killer up in San Francisco? Who was that?
This is Scott.
Who was it? The Zodiac, yeah. Dude, you got as much chance of finding a good real estate deal in San Francisco as the Zodiac. Finding the Zodiac. I just want to say
Hey, man,
that, man.
so basically, I'll keep it short. Right now I'm working for two guys that do like the fix and flips, and then, but unfortunately it's not really working out too well. So I was thinking maybe I might transition to the real estate agent path with my buddy or become a rad tech and just start building up cash. But my goal is to invest in either Arizona or Nevada because California is just too ridiculous, it seems like. And, just build up cash and do that in the next 3 to 5 years. So I was wondering, how much do you think I need to start saving up to get into like a 40 to 60 unit deal for my first deal?
Well, it depends on where you're going to be, man. But if you're going to buy 40 units, I like that number, by the way, and they cost $200,000. That's $8 million, and you need $2 million.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And any of you guys out there that think you're going to do it for less money than that, you're just freaking hallucinating. You're just trying to think, but I got $200,000. I can do a deal with $200,000. You can't buy anything with $200,000. It won't even make money. It won't make money. There's not enough units. If he's got $200,000 and he wants to pay cash, watch what happens. He can buy one unit. You're back to single family homes. You're back to one tenant, and the tenant will own your shit. The tenant will be like, hey, if you give me, I'm late, but I can be late, particularly in California, dude. The tenant will be like, hey, you didn't do this, so I didn't do that. And they'll take you to court, drag you out for 6 months and not pay you. So you're in the wrong place at the wrong time. And if you don't have enough money, folks, if you don't have this kind of money to buy deals, don't buy deals. I'm telling you, a different way to look at real estate. Do not baby step your way into the real estate deal. If you can't buy 16 to 32 units on your first deal, you're not ready to buy a deal. Save your money, man. Save your money. If you're one of those people, you're like, I have to own the whole thing. I need to own the whole thing. I'm not going to have investors. If you got to do that, then you just keep saving money until you can do the deal. And in between now and then, shop, research, walk deals, look at deals. Maybe the whole market will implode on itself. You know, maybe California falls off the freaking into the ocean like they've been waiting for it to do for the last 300 years. Maybe it falls off and you're left with that one ocean front right there that you're like, I passed on that deal years ago. Now I can buy it for cheap. Okay, all right, let me go back to my deal. Do we have any more callers on? Okay, so remember my deal, okay? I got $5.1 million in NOI once my deal stabilizes. My debt now is 3.1. This is principal and interest now on $60 million. Because what did I do? Oh, Grant, he figured out his debt to be less than that 65, well, the 65%. Brings me to about $60 million on that $92 million purchase. The NOI is $3.6 million. I make 1.4 on my money. I put $27 million down. I'm sorry, $34 million down. I increased my, because I did good underwriting, I increased my down payment. So you guys are trying to figure out how to get smaller, and I'm trying to figure out, no, I'm just going to increase it. Just numbers don't lie, man. Do your worst case scenario, and maybe 3 or 4 years from now, you look up and you're like, whoa, I did better than I thought. 1.4 million divided by 34 million. Let me see, I did something wrong then. Let me see, what did I say? Oh, no, not 34 million here. I'm going to be doing 32 million. 32 million. So what I got, 1.41410 divided by 32, and I'll take my next caller. I'm sorry, 4.4%. See, but what you don't know is this, I'm paying my principal down now. Okay, after 4 or 5 years, 3 to 5 years, I'll get interest only on my loan because it's a big loan and it's a nice property. And then at the 5th year, it kicks in and I'm still getting 4.4%. But I'm paying down my debt by about 1.5% a year. 0.015 times $60 million. $1 million a year. 900 grand a year. That's 5.3 now. This is money. This is money to me in the future. I'm paying down the debt, right? Okay. Now let's see what I'm getting. 5.3 divided by 32. Bang. Bang. Oh. Oh no. This 900. No, not that 5.3. 900 plus this 2.3 divided by 32. 7.2% now. 7.2%. I just hit it out the park on a property that's only 5 years old. And when I look at the underwriting on the deal, the third party, the debt market, said, hey, Grant, you should be at rents of, let me talk to him. You should be at rents, Grant, of, yo, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up, Grant?
Yeah, man, what's happening, man?
All right, so quick question. So I've been working on, I'm actually going to unload my single-family residence, and I make, I don't know, 40 to 60,000 on that, and I'm working to save some money, and I'm in real estate, but I'm also, what I'm doing right now is I'm developing small condo subdivisions, 40 homes or so, but I don't have any money to go out and purchase bigger deals, and so how do I do that? I've been investing in myself. I'm going through a Dianetics course right now. How do I go out and get the partner the money to be able to do these deals in the shortest amount of time possible?
Yeah, I don't think it's about the shortest amount of time possible. I think you got to you're going to have to figure out, you got to know your market, man. Nobody's going to value you or want to invest with you if you don't know your market. So I just tell you guys the way I did it, right? I kept my main job. I had 2 jobs at the time. Had my main job was out pitching, out promoting myself. I'm 30 years old and running another company from a distance. So I got these 2 things that I'm doing this with. And then on the weekends, every free moment that I had, I was out shopping for real estate. I wasn't dating. I wasn't going out on the weekends. I wasn't boozing on the weekends. I wasn't waking up with hangovers. I wasn't doing gyms. I wasn't working out, getting my body fit. I wasn't doing tattoos. Some of you guys sit in freaking chairs getting tattoos so long. I wasn't working on my perfect haircut like Jared does every week. I mean, Jared must spend 4 or 5 hours a month. He like a girl, man. Goes Like, I'm serious, man, you know? And so I wasn't doing all that. Now, Jared can go spend 4 and 5 hours, because you know what he does? He does one job, makes his money, and gives it all to me to put in real estate. So I would tell you right now, what you need to do is you need to learn the market, know the market. Look, this market's rich right now. The real estate game is rich right now. And it might get richer. Okay? Because this is what I know. In 10 years, the rent at this property will go up. Now, I don't know a lot of things. I know the rent at this property, if I have a good location, a growing market, jobs, if I'm surrounded by homes that cost more money than that property does. I got 31 acres, a $4 million swimming pool, a $400,000 or $500,000 movie studio. I got security. I mean, I got a beautiful, beautiful property, right? I know the rents are going to go up. It's just when, okay? So when I'm underwriting my deal, notice I always underwrite worst case scenario. You need to understand underwriting. This is what I do. I underwrite the rents at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. I underwrite a 0 rent increase. 2018, what are we in right now? Okay, 2028. There's no way those rents are going to be 0, not increase somewhat in years to come. Now, if you're in a duplex in an average neighborhood, there's a chance those rents don't go up. There's actually a chance that the rents in some neighborhoods could go to nothing. If jobs move away from there, they will. Don't kid yourself. Don't think that all real estate is created equal, but if I'm buying in a good location and I say, hey, I'm going to have no rent gain, this is actually how rents grow, okay? Expenses grow 3 times and rents grow twice. Rents grow 3 times, 3% a year, and rent grows 2% a year. You would think you'd be negative, right? But you're not. Because remember, your GSI is a 100% number. Your expenses are a 50% number. That leaves you with an NOI of 50%. Okay, this really is probably going to be more like 35 to 44. You guys got to know what you're doing, man. I'm like a professor. I'm like Einstein when it comes to this. Okay? So watch. If this is going up only 2% a year, and this is going up 3% a year, we see this is half of that number. I'm Stephen Hawkins. Johnny did it, okay? See what I'm saying, man? Like I've been using this market so long, my hand's getting cramped. Okay? Okay, so let's say this income is $7 million a year. I'm going to get, this is the gross scheduled income. My effective gross income, that's 100%. It's going to be 90% of that number, right? 6.3 million. Okay. Expenses, $3 million, thereabout. NOI, $3.3 million. I'm making up this deal. Okay. This is going to grow what? 2% a year. This is going to grow 3% a year. So my expenses are going to go up $90,000 a year. This is going to go up $125,000 a year. So I'm going to have a $30,000 swing, $300,000 swing every year to my income. This property could produce $9 to $10 million in the 10th year. Things get better. You have to be an optimist, but you have to take your underwriting and balance it with the pessimist. Good real estate investing is part pessimist, part optimist, pull the trigger. You either say no or you say, let's go see how fast I can do it, okay? This month, last caller, this month I've said no to one deal and trying to buy a second deal. I just got to make the numbers work. So it's not about, your underwriting is not about walking away from deals, it's about how can I make that deal work? And your lender is always your friend. It's not what your mom and dad said. Own your stuff. Dude, the lender, the bank will not let you get in trouble today. Okay? The only way to get in trouble in this market today is if you'd have to lie to a lender and do something on the side. The lender will not let you get in trouble today. If you just do what they tell you to do, you'll actually be in good shape even when the market goes down. Joe, what's going on, man? I love your market, by the way. I'm coming there to look at 4 deals this month.
Hi, Mr. Cardone. Thank you for taking my call, sir.
You're welcome, brother. Thank you for holding on. Do you have a deal or do you have a question?
Yes, sir. I have something a little different. First of all, I have two requests. The first thing is I know you talk a lot about the legals and the law and an attorney. I was wondering if maybe in the future you can do like a show about having an attorney or legal protection and stuff like that in the world of real estate and in life.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
And the second, Mr. Cardone, I'm going to do it, but I just want to hear your perspective and get your blessing on this venture that I'm trying to do. Those apartments that you're buying, somebody had to build that from the ground up several years ago, right?
Yeah,
so
actually, they're building it. They just finished building. I was on the phone with them today. They made a bunch of money on the deal. They're probably going to make $25 million on me.
Yes, sir. So that's what I was wanting to at least just get your blessing or get your thoughts on this, because that's what I wanted to do. I want to build apartments so guys like you can buy it later on. Because I'm in Phoenix, I looked at apartments, 14 units, 16 units, 32. They're all very old, 1980s, 1970s. I just don't even want to touch them. So I want to build brand new. What do you think? Can I have your blessing, Mr. Cardone?
No, you cannot have my blessing, young man. You need to stay out of the building space. You need to buy properties that cash flow positive day one. Until you're a big shot like me, then you can go pay somebody a profit to build something. By the way, why am I not building my own stuff? I could save 20.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You say, wait, Grant's so stupid. Yeah, I ain't a gambler, dude. I am trying to preserve wealth. Number one, I don't want to lose money. Okay? I know every builder that I know has gone broke. Not some of them, not some 80% of them, almost every one of them, like almost 100% of all builders go broke in some cycle. Why? Because they end up with all their profits in the last couple deals, man. So if you can't sell your deal, let's say the cycle ends right now. Let's say the cycle collapses right now. The real estate cycle collapses on this deal this guy's got for $92 million. He's got 2 of them right now. By the way, 2 here. That means he's got 2 some other place. He's a builder. Okay? And what happens? Let's say the cycle stops and he can't sell his deal. What happens to the deals? They go back to the bank. Okay, now if I own the deal, hey, listen to me. If I own the deal, and the deal's doing $4 million a year right now. This is year 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac are MetLife and State Farm. This is where I'm going to be borrowing my money from. Prudential. These are massive institutions. They want to invest in these deals. They're like, okay, you're going to make $4,100,000 this year. Next year, you're going to make 4.3. Next year, you're going to make 4.5. Okay, I come all the way out here. I think I got $9.7 million in gross income out here. They look at the whole thing. They're not interested in whether I can pay them back for 1 month. They want to know if I can pay them back for 10 years. These guys will give me 15 years of debt. They got geniuses. They got Stephen Hawkins in a Cairo machine, one of those crypto Cairo freezer machines, tapped into his brain, sucking data out of him. Einstein's right next to him. They just sucking data out of these 2 dudes saying, should we underwrite the deal? Is Cardone good? Is this a good location? He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. Do it. Give him the money, man. And then they're like, the deal's $92,500,000. Don't give him $65 million. Give him 60. No, cut him back to 58. Nope, cut him back to 55. That's what your underwriter does. And you're like, whoa, why they keep cutting me? They're worried about something. Okay, if they weren't worried about something, they wouldn't keep cutting this deal. They're worried about something. Or I'm paying too much. One of the two. I don't want to build anything, man. I can't even get a paper airplane across the kitchen. You guys want to build shit? Good. I want to make money. I don't want to build anything. You go to the grocery store, okay? Do you go to the grocery store and get your groceries, or do y'all stop everything you're doing? I'm hungry. Let's build a grocery store. No, yeah. Let's go buy a farm. I'm hungry. I think I want some radishes. Let's go get a farm. Stupid, man. You want to buy a car? Hey, let's build a car. You want to fly across the country? Let's go build an airlines. Okay? You want to invest? You want to make money? Dude, why do you think you need to build something, right? I want a plane, I go buy a plane. I want a building, I go buy a building because I think it produces me income. Like think. Why are you guys always trying to do stuff on the cheap? I want to do it cheaper. I want to be the guy that got it at the lowest price. You're the guy that never does anything. That's what you are. You're the guy that never does anything. You're the millionaire uncle in your house that is a miser. He was a miser when he didn't have money, and now he's a miser when he's got money. Everybody knows the dude. I used to be that guy. Okay? I'm not trying to get it cheapest anymore. Right? I used to buy my cars used. Oh, I'm going to save myself $3,000. $3,000's not your problem. $3 million's your problem. Okay? Think big. Think big, go big, play big. Learn what you're doing. There's no shortcuts to this game, okay? There's no shortcuts. I cannot guarantee you'll make money in real estate. I can guarantee you this. The largest portion of billionaires in this country have their money invested in real estate. Okay? Real estate, of all the companies I own, real estate is the one that keeps producing passive income for me when the internet goes down. When nobody goes to my speaking gigs, it will continue to pay me. Arnold Schwarzenegger made more money investing in apartments than he did his first probably 5 years of TV and movies. It's actually what funded his career. Not Mr. Universe and not acting. It wasn't Conan. He was buying real estate in Santa Monica, dog. Okay? Now, most of you out there have been trying to buy stuff with no money down, foreclosures, REOs, single family, flipping and wholesaling. I created a real estate program for you. It's grantcardone.com/program. You can get it for half price right now. And when you buy it, it's a $10,000 program. You get it for half price. It's not published yet. We're in the editing phase. I spent 14 days. It's 10 hours long. When you get it, I'm going to give you a seat at our 10X Growth Conference to be part of our real estate group, okay? I'm going to give you the seat. It's a $5,000 seat, just real estate investors. I want you there, so you basically pay nothing for the program, or you got the seat for free, or you got the program for free, or however you want to figure it, okay? I'm just doing that for the first handfuls of people that purchased the program. So, in fact, I met Amanda Argue, was at the golf course yesterday. She's like, I bought your program already. When do I get it? I said, I don't know yet. But my guys are editing it today. We just started on it today, just got back. I'm really, really pleased with it. You're going to love it. And every Monday, if you don't want to do that, no problem. Just keep coming back here, man. I'll keep taking care of it. I'll keep telling you like it is. I can't say I'm always right. I can tell you I have complete conviction about what I do say, okay? I'll try to keep you out of the zone, get you into the Cardone zone, get you out of the drug zone, get you out of the boredom zone, get you out of the loser zone, get you out of the slow zone, get you away from the snow cones, get you in the Cardone zone, okay? Every day, baby, tomorrow's Power Player. Wednesday, me and my wifey hash it out. Lay it down. She's coming in brown. You'll see what I mean Wednesday. Thursday's Young Hustlers, and Friday is economics, jobs, money, career, finance. See you then.
This is the secret of the successful people. This is what I've committed my life to doing. I told my mom when I was 16 years old, one day I'm going to be successful, and one day I'm going to help a lot of people.
10x my income, 10x my life, and 10x my future family, man. That's what it's all about, man.
My legacy will not be the money I made. It won't be the plane I ride in. It won't be the car I drive. It'll be the people I helped. Dreams don't happen on couches, and they don't happen in bed. If you're going to realize that dream, you got to go out into the marketplace. You got to meet a new you. You got to go through obstacles and barriers. Most people simply never overcome their obstacles and their barriers. Most people simply starve between the idea and the execution.